Good morning, guys. Starting a little bit early. Hello. Hello. Hey, tacos. Did it really get a buff? The leech? Yeah, it got a buff. We got actually 2 buffs. I think I put it in the description. Let's just see. YouTube is acting really weird. Sometimes I can't even go into my description thing. They've changed it again. And it's broken. Let's see. Okay, so the leech's durability was increased by 10%. And the ability cooldown was reduced from 16 seconds to 14. Although, I think in the description, I'm not sure if they actually... Yeah, it still says 16 here, but I'm pretty sure it's 14. We can check it right now. Hey, Vio. Hi, Adam. Hi, Wayhow. I'm just going to be checking the ability. I'm pretty sure it's 14 seconds. I saw it 14 seconds, I think. And 14. Yeah, it's 14 seconds. I saw 14 there. So they haven't changed the description. But it's changed in the game. Okay. Hi, ready? Hey, Kyle. Attack boosters, it goes down to... Wait, are you talking about the leech? That doesn't make sense. Okay, so I'm gonna run a number of different builds on the leech today. We're gonna be testing out how it actually performs in the current meta. So I have the frozen leech. We have the shadow weapons on here, but I'm gonna be switching this out. I mean, we could try Sonic, we could try Mace. That might be another interesting one. You saw Frozen Leech, but you don't remember. Maybe you won it from like Black Market or something. Can you get it from the Black Market? I think you can. I don't know. Okay, so we have the following here. Nuclear Amplifier, 2 repair amps. We have the Seeker. Trying to figure out why I put this on here. I think for for durability and also for the counter suppression and counter blind. We could make a little bit stronger with the Pascal, or even the Armadillo might be an interesting one. They buffed the Cryo. Yes, they did buff the Cryo. So we could try the Cryo too. The only thing is in the current meta, when you have so many tanks and on top of that, like fast moving bots, the thing is with cryos, when you fire rockets, if you don't hit your target because they're moving too fast, you may not have enough rockets to deal with them. And if they have teammates that are also in tanks, then you're going to be in a lot of trouble. So we can try it. We also have we'll have a Dagon with the Corkers. I think this build I might have to adjust because I was thinking of whether this would work earlier. We have no last stand on this thing. That's the thing. I want to see if having 2 fortifiers would help with something like this with the Seeker. So we'll see how that goes. The ultimate, yeah, well, any of the ultimate weapons would do really well. But I want to see how it does with other weapons too, because if it can do well with other weapons, like the older weapons, whether it be like Mace or Havoc, then we know that it's pretty capable. I mean, the ultimate weapons would obviously make it a lot stronger. But if it can work with like something like, I don't want to say Tyrans, although I do have Tyrans on my Favnia. Yeah. Do I want to start with this first? I don't know. Dude, you could have at least gone on the beacon, man. Bendy bullets. There's always going to be that guy with bendy bullets. Okay, enough of you, dude. Oh, I can see this guy because of the Seeker. I think that's why I put it on there. Guy's still alive. How is this guy so tanky? How is he so tanky like that? He's not even using an armadillo or anything. What? I was gonna say, jeez. It's like he had extra resistance, but he had nothing that actually showed that he had resistance. Maybe he had repair amps, but even then I'm not sure. I have to defend. My teammates are all getting off the... Jesus, guys. This is why you get spawn raided. Good thing I had the Spedvia in my lineup. Trying to get him to face me rather than my teammate. I'm gonna push the other beacons here because my team is dealing with that other guy and we could be pushing beacons. Otherwise, we're going to end up losing. This is the cost you make when you give up beacons. Yeah, when you have a player like that is so strong with their luchador, you push the other beacons and you run their beacon bar down. You're wasting your time fighting. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to kill all the titans on his team and push all the beacons. This way he will be at a disadvantage. You push this side here. Yeah, he has no more teammates left. You're not gonna kill me, dude. My teammates need to go for the other beacons. I'll just keep doing this. Go for the other beacons, guys. He's looking around. He needs to get beacons. Go for that beacon. Quick, hurry. Why is he not changing that beacon? Okay, there we go. My teammates obviously don't know about the beacons. So I'm going to be pushing all the beacons here. They're trying to fight him. You can't fight a luchador that's not taking damage like that. You got to win by running the beacon bar down. So I'm gonna get this beacon. I'm going to get that beacon over there. We're going to win. We're going to drive his beacon bar down. My teammates, I don't know why they're fighting him. You're going to lose all your bots. Push the beacons, hold him down. Yep, that other guy's going for the other one. Do a 4 cap on. You want to beat your opponent, you got to play smarter than them. Now he can't leave this beacon. If he does, then he's going to lose. Well, he's going to lose anyways because... yeah, get off. Yeah, jump. That's a good idea. Now it's white. $2.5 million. Yeah, I also ditched it. Sometimes you have to ditch if you want to win. Kind of curious what this guy had on his angler. He had 2 repair amps. Yeah, because I was wondering about that drone. It doesn't give you that kind of resistance. Bedveer versus Luchador. Bedveer is more likely to win, but it might be a stalemate if they both have repair amps. Okay, we have a Skyros. I'm gonna go for this one here. I think it's better to run immune amps on here, but the reason why I'm running the Fortify is because of my weapon. This guy's gonna be a problem, this Dagon. Does he not see that I'm actually knocking his health down? He didn't even see me until now. Well, well played. I think he was so focused on that other beacon, he didn't realize that his health was dropping. You're gonna have to go in flight. Poppies can't hold down beacons. Either that or you die. Yep, thank you for the beacon. That's the reason why you don't use harpies. You can't push beacons. You're dead. Oh no, I have a counter to his Mars if I can get close enough. Oh, my health, my health. I'm gonna end up going down. No! Okay, you know what? We're gonna try the Leech. Armadillo is good for some builds, yes. You can use it on your tank. You have tanks. Is that an ultimate Ao Ming? Oh, it is. Was. Ooh. Which one has more health? The the ultimate Fenrir or the luchador? You're kind of comparing a Titan with a bot. Mind you, you could get the ultimate Fenrir is really hard to kill once you have like your repair amps and stuff charged up. And you have the lethal pilot on there. It's really hard to kill, but luchador is more likely to survive longer. What on earth is going on here? 1,000? The leech goes down quick. Yes, when the ability is when it's on cooldown, it will go down quick. But that's like pretty much any other bot, right? I mean, you could have a Kyrie. You could have an Archo. When they're on cooldown, that's when you want to hit them. Hi, Alvaro. From Bolivia. Nice. Still haven't run that Favnia. Yeah, I'm watching my teammates see how many go to this beacon. Watch. Look, they're so focused on center. None of them went to the left side. They don't even look to see if they have a teammate that went there. Oh, by the way, this is Champion League. Just so that you guys think that it might be Master or Expert. It's actually Champion League. Really surprised. This guy's not going to be able to hold this beacon. So I have to stay close here because the Siren can't hold... not against these guys when they attack. And they will attack. Let's try to get this guy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leech onto that guy. This way, this guy can hit me with the blights. Oh, dude, I feel like these weapons hit harder now. I might end up dying here. Nope, I got my ability. That's it. As long as I get my ability, it's good. I almost thought I was gonna die. Almost. Look at the range of these weapons. Isn't that crazy? Uh-oh. I did not see this guy. Mender too. Ooh. Man, I got locked too. Trying to protect this side here. My teammate needs to get on this beacon. I can't hold this for much longer when I have a guy shooting me in the back. I need to use a heal quick. There we go. By the way, those are Tyrans, just FYI. That's why I was trying it out. Remember when I said the Daredevil skill? That's what I'm talking about. Help, guys. Oh, shoot. Man, that was doing a lot of damage. This guy's charged on his he's charged on his Titan repair amps. I can see he's not taking much damage. We only have 3 players left. This guy's pushing our home. Now we have 4 players. He's not gonna get that beacon. Oh, he changed it white. Uh-oh. Okay, maybe he is gonna get that beacon. Titan repair amps became a problem when you could run 3 of them. Because once you charge up, you really don't take much damage at all. It's like a stalemate at that point. That's why I think it needs to be revisited. If they don't change it, then they shouldn't allow you to put like so many. I was trying to protect that beacon, and we were down on players. Hi, GC. Okay, we were down a player. Oh, you know what? Let's try different weapons on the Leech. Should we do cryo? Let's do cryo. Skydriver, cryo, or sinister? Guaranteed a win when you spend thousands. Sorry, I disagree. You could have a fully maxed out hanger, everything maxed out, and it does not guarantee a win. I think that's false information. If anything, when you start winning, the game will put you up to put the odds against you, and you will lose anyways. Like, I don't even know what my win percentage is on here, but pretty sure it's not 100%, because if it was, what your statement, it should be 100. And if it's not 100, it should be at least like 95 or 96%, which it's not, by the way, so... I've been in too many games where I had like full meta, and like if your teammates don't know what they're doing, you're gonna lose regardless. Is Indra still good? Indra's yeah, Indra's still really good. I see a lot of Indras out there. This one's gonna be a bit hard to play. I need to make sure that we get the center, which I don't know, that's Skyros maybe? They have a lot of range back there too. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get to center. Why did the Skyros go to the left side? Guys, you should go... You know what? I should have started with my my Hellburner. I'm not gonna get to center now. I don't have enough firepower. I'm in trouble. This is the bad thing. Okay, let's leech on him. Yeah, I'm gonna go down. You have good burst damage, but you don't have sustained damage. And because you don't have sustained damage, if you're dealing with multiple players, you're gonna go down fast. They changed how Orchestra works. I can't push into center now because we didn't get that beacon at the start. Ooh, I'm not going to be able to take out 2 guys here. 3 guys. I have no teammates here to help. Come on, move quick. Where is my team? They all quit. We only have 3 players. Oh, brother. I might have to ask my Patreon members to squad with, maybe. That might be a little bit easier. Now they're dropping in. Thing is, I can't move from the center. I want to push their home, but I don't trust my teammates. We are there even. No, don't. Oh, shoot. What is this game, man? They just going for my teammates because they know my teammates are just backing up. I can't win this. There's no ways. I don't think my teammates are even dropping in anymore, are they? Yeah, they're not dropping in. No, it's me versus 5. What? By the way, to the one who said if you pay, you will be guaranteed a win. This is for you. Let me know how that win goes for you when you spend 10,000. Okay, Okay, well, I'm just gonna defend this beacon, I guess. There's nothing I can do here. Yeah, I'm not going to give up this beacon. Sorry. How do you kill a Bedvere when it's charged up? You can't. If they've got the Avalon, you can't. So we were down 2 players. Well, actually, technically more than that, I think, because they just stopped dropping in, right? This guy has 14,000 victories. What is he doing? Tanking? Don't shoot the Minos. I was shooting him so that I could charge up my Avalon. That allows me to get to recover my great damage and to heal up. They're keeping their... Yeah, they don't want to go... When you're charged up in the Bedvere, you don't want to go near it. It's a pain to deal with. It's kind of like a Luchador. When you get it charged up on the Titan repair amps, you can't kill it. Even the eyeballs will have trouble killing it. The only thing that I can think of in terms of IPO would be the flamethrowers, maybe. But you would need multiples of them. The Sonic IPO, yeah, that could work. But they weren't running Sonic. They were running the bendy bullets. Wait a minute. How did I get locked down from... What? How? These weapons are really bad, actually. We're going to run into the same problems. These guys are going to bum rush. And I don't have a... One of these has a Scorpion, right? I'm keeping an eye on them when they get to the 350 meter range, because I know... What I could do is I could also... This guy in front... Sometimes when there's a crisis, once I get into range, I will... Can I get within range of him? I will get within range and then leech onto them. Can this splash hit him? No, I can't. Yeah, some weapons you can. That's for locking me down. Yep, going to flight. Cannot hit me. Let me just charge you up so that you can keep hitting me. Yep, good idea. Oh, I have my eyes on you, dude. Hey, hit me. Your buddy wants to hit me. Come on, shoot. We don't have sustained damage. Uh-oh. Not good, not good. Let's see if we can get him from this side. These weapons sound kind of funny. I wish they had a special, like a frozen, like cryo. But not the other regular one, which is kind of funny because it actually looks better. Hold on. I'm gonna try to lock him down. Oh, wait, did we? Oh, they have a Kid Titan. Okay, well, this is interesting. I kind of I kind of want to go after the Newton. Oh my, whoa, we had... You know what? I think he would have taken extra damage because I froze him up. Usually when you freeze a player up, I think they take 20% more damage or something. It's like a death mark. Sound of the new weapon. These aren't new weapons. They always sounded like that. Actually, no, wait. I think they change. They might have changed the sound of them. So the other one looks different or sounds different. Looks different and sounds different, but it's the same cryo. But I actually didn't really like the look of those cryos. I like the look of the regular one. Like this one here, it actually looks better, but it's the regular. But these do a little bit more damage, right? Because it's a limited edition version. Yeah, 20% more. Because I remember during the T-Falcon meta, a lot of players, like in the top levels of play, like Champion League, they would run a Leech with Cryo, and that would freeze up the T-Falcon, and because they are frozen, they actually take more damage. So I'm trying to remember, what did players use? I think it was Cryo and... I want to say Corona or Storm. No, it might have been Storm. I haven't run Storm in ages. I should try run Storm. But that's what they would do. They would send one Leech in to freeze you up, and then the next one would come with like Storm, and he would kill the T-Falcon. So they worked in groups. Divine, I'm not doing that build because it takes me a while to go through like all my pilot skills and stuff, because I'm only going to be streaming for about an hour and a half or so. Yeah, I just try to focus on, because the stream is focused on the Leech. I'm kind of focused more on that now. But maybe in a video I might do that. So these ones sound different. Listen, you hear it? Sounds different than the other one, right? And it's the same weapon. I don't like the sound of the Skydriver, actually. It kind of looks okay, but I prefer the look of the regular. When you knock your shield down. See how we don't have enough sustained damage. It took me a while because I had fired all my rockets to knock his shield down. I think Mace would be kind of interesting. What is this guy, Moogie? I feel like these weapons need to, they need to reload maybe faster. Ooh, I totally missed this guy. That didn't miss. That was a good hit. Uh-oh. Yes, we got him. I think maybe it needs more ammo in the clip. Ooh. Yeah, we don't have enough. We don't have enough ammo, do you see? Now it's only firing one rocket. One rocket every second from each cryo. Yeah, I'm dead. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Nope. I still can't kill him. Not enough sustained damage. Let's drop in with this one. Holy jeez, I can't knock through this guy's shield because I was suppressed. We almost got him. We got him finally. That's what Tehran's. There's a guy behind us. Oh, there's a lot of stuff behind us. Uh-oh. We need to drop in over here with the Bedveer. Letting my weapons cool down a bit. That might be enough to kill him. Nope. Thing is, we need more beacons here. This guy will probably try to push me. He has more health than I do now. I just got to keep using my my mothership. He's in trouble. We're just going to keep hitting him with the taunt ability. My team needs to get to that. Yep, they're getting to the other beacon. Perfect. Let's move on my way, dude. Thank you. There we go. Yeah, the Indra is still very good. You can see it's good. It's one of the better Titans. I actually think the Indra is more likely to survive like multiple metas because of the ability. It's very similar to Ravana. Ravana is a very good bot. The Bedware is too slow. Yeah, but it's not a bad thing. I mean, this is how you kind of balance it out, right? I think if you're going to make it really tanky, then it shouldn't be fast, or it shouldn't be able to go around the map quickly. That will be the weakness. Rook's still viable. Rook is, but if I had a choice, I would rather do Indra or Luchador. Yeah, I think if I had a choice. Minos, if I had gotten Vajra, would I have possibly, yeah. If I had an Indra, I would go Indra. I actually think I would have gone Indra over Luchador just because of the ability. Let's see, what should we run here? I'm trying to think. Maybe Mace? Columbus. No thanks. Columbus. You know when Columbus went downhill is when they made it so that it reloads while you're firing. All the players were so happy about it, but I'm like, no, that's actually worse. Because you could tell the damage was far worse. Oh, I didn't even change that one skill. We could have even boosted up the damage more with that last build. Huh. Let's try this one. Typhon Razdor. I'm not really a fan of the bendy bullets. I mean, I'm sure it does decent damage, and I know players like hanging back, but that's the reason why you get spawn raided. When you get spawn raided and you lose a lot of games when you hang back like that. That style of play. I'm not like forcing players to play my way. I'm just telling you, you know, if I'm a high level champion league players, I'm gonna make you play my way anyways, because if you're sitting back with your bendy bullets, I'm going to push your beacons, and then eventually I'm going to be in your spawn. You know, at that point, you can say you want to play a certain way, but you're not going to be able to play that way when I'm in your spawn, right? You have to brawl. That's a lot of players going to one beacon. That's a lot of Ochos at center. Jesus. Okay, we got one. I did leech onto him, so there's a good chance he's going to end up dying. Yep, we got him. I'm going to have my ability here soon. Knock his shield down. When he turns towards me and his ability is off, that's when I'll get him. Use me, use me. Go behind. My teammate should go behind. He could have used me as a shield. Are you serious? This guy's health. Oh, come on. I was about to leech and man, he was like right there too. Uh-oh. I need to reload. There we go. Locked him down. He's trying to get to the center, but I keep locking him down. The poor kid. That guy had a sliver of health, man. I'm gonna lock him down. Locked him down again. No. That's like the third time I locked him down. You know what I was just thinking? Instead of using unstable conduit for the lock, you could just use lockdown. That works too. The only thing is you won't have heals. Although, in all honesty, it's not like you heal a ton. This guy's coming up top. I'm not sure what he has. Oh, that's a Titan, right? Yeah, that's a Titan. Where's this guy in? This is a Titan too, right? Just to be annoying. He's turning around. I'm gonna get zapped here. No! I caught the lip of the ledge. No, come on. No, not the Ares. I locked him down. Still alive. Come on, I gotta get him. He's almost dead. Yes. It's like I'm a troll under this bridge. Ah, come on. Okay, we gotta fall back. Yo, I think these guys are watching the stream. Notice how every time when I'm moving, they're turning their heads around. It's like they know that I'm there. He can't fire now. He has to back away. We can get a 4th beacon. He's trying to get around so that he can go to the center beacon. But I'm not allowing him to do that. Into the flames. So I'm not sure where my teammates are, but I'm trying to hold beacons down here so they can run and get the other beacons elsewhere. So I can deal with this Titan. Yeah, that's not going to work. Here's my team. Okay, they are getting beacons, I think. This guy crash? I think they... No, he didn't. He's checking the live stream to see where I'm at. I'm not getting off this beacon, dude. I just hope my teammates... Wait, there is one over here. Hi, Loki. Guess what? I got a Seeker drone. Boom. I also have that. Uh-oh. Ooh, that actually did decent damage. Yes, get off the beacon. That's a good idea. So you see what I was doing? I was fighting on the beacon. What they didn't realize is that because I got the beacons, we still end up winning. The Hellburner died quick. Yeah, because I'm not running an optimal build for it. I can make it a lot tankier. Yeah, it was a close game. But when I saw the Loki going to our home beacon, that's why I stopped him. Because I could see we had more beacons. We had more beacons than they did. Hi, Terrence. Ongoing sale of Cryptic Redeemers. Cryptic Redeemer is a very old weapon. It's very good, though. Yeah, so you can see I have like no last stand or anything. But I'm just trying it out to see how it would perform. Um, we could do something like really, really crazy, like... Although, if I get locked down, then I'm going to be in trouble. So one way, like if you get locked down easily, just use an anti-control. But we could do something like... I guess Armadillo could work. Never tried it with that. But the Shy... This one actually performed really well with the Mace. Now I'm kind of wondering, let's see. I've always liked Pulsars on here for some reason. Maybe because of the look. I like the look of it. With 4 Discordia, I did a while back. I just find the ultimate Alming dies really quickly. That's why I don't really run it. Cryo already did. I did Cryo earlier. Kestra was the best drone for everything. I didn't always use Kestra even when before the nerf. It depends on the build. Yeah, so it really depended on the build. There were some builds where I wouldn't really like it on it. You know, I'd favor something like Seeker or the Shy, for example. It really depended on what the build was. My Bedvere pilot skills. So the Bedvere is a really tanky Titan. It's kind of like Luchador. You want to make sure that you stack all the durability and resistance onto it. And healing. Okay, so you can see I have like Wonderwork and stuff. Pascal long range. Leech with 4 Havocs. Well, Havocs in general do a lot of damage. The only thing is well, actually not really the reload. It's more the interval between the shots after you fired your entire clip. Because you know like how it slows down quite a lot. I think that's going to be your biggest challenge. Kind of managing that part of that weapon. But when it hits, I tell you, that thing hits like a ton of bricks. The Mend. He's like, he wanted to go. And then he decided, no, that's not a good idea. Is that an ultimate Al Jung? I think it was. Wait, did we just give up our home again? Oh my, this guy managed to heal that. Man, that's the little Mender that could. Wow. These guys are already in our spawn. How did we allow that? I leeched onto this guy, but you know what? I'm going to be in trouble here because of the weapons he has. I'm trying to get him down to his last stand at least. Man, these weapons are bad. Notice all that bullet spread when they're moving very quickly. I can't hit them. So I guess my... What's going on here? Jeez. Yeah, you know what? I totally need the anti-control on here. Because that guy suppressed me and all of that damage doesn't even count for anything now. The only way I can get out of this mess now is to drop in with a Bedveer, but even then it's not going to be enough. Game's over. We gave up our home. We got 5 kept. Yeah. This is one of the easiest ways to beat your opponent. Just bum rush them. Most players nowadays, they don't hold down beacons. They just back away. So once you got their beacon, you just drop in there and you go full on spawn raid. Easiest strategy. Oh, wait, you know what? I'm going to change my Hellburner, my module configuration a bit. We need to make it a little bit stronger here. I wonder if I were to do... I might die really quick though. Let's try that. Do I use shot grouping for blast shotguns or Corona or Sonic? Yes, I do. Well, actually it kind of depends because it depends on what build you're running. So a good example would be, like, let's just say I was running the Fenrir with Glory and Corona. Like, let's just say it was the ultimate. I wouldn't run shot grouping for that. If it was a Scorpion where I'm teleporting to someone, I wouldn't run shot grouping for that either. Really depends. He's trying to run, but he can't run. He can't run because I locked him down. That's one of the most annoying things when you're Ocho. Ooh. This guy actually did decent damage with those weapons. I was gonna say, too bad we didn't watch our own home beacon here. This guy will go into flight because he doesn't want to lose his heartbeat. Or maybe not. Too many of them. I actually find this build suffers too. You can get some nice kills sometimes, but it suffers because there's too many Aegis shields in the game. Oh my! Whoa! This Mender. Jeez. They might drop in over here in front. Oh, this is not good. Kind of using the rook to charge up. Yep. Holy gee, there's a lot of players here. These are Quarkers, by the way. That's a crazy thing. But you know what? I am using a very crazy build, like damage wise on here, because I do have the Daredevil. Oh man, I'm kind of charged. Well, my overdrives aren't kicked into gear, but ouch, that is a crazy build. I'm trying to move across. Oh wait, this guy should watch out behind you. Daredevil, Blight. Are you talking about the day on the Dagon? Yeah, that one's deadly. That's what I run sometimes. Ooh. This guy doesn't know who to target. There's so many of us now. Wait, where'd the other guy go? Oh. I'll stand. Long as you've hoarded. I thought I was actually gonna die, the Siren, because he had like shield breakup. That's actually kind of crazy. We're using that with the Quarkers. Yeah, these are like super old weapons as well. So we have Quarkers on here. I find when players are moving very fast, though, it might be hard to hit them. This is what I mean. It's a very risky build. I don't have like a last stand or any resistance or speed. It's just like pure damage. And then the Daredevil. But if you run the Daredevil for this build, you know, whether it be these weapons or like Blight or Magnetars, make sure that you have these 2 shield skills, because I found when I was trying to stack resistance instead, the Dagon actually went down a lot faster. The Sam Stone days. They should make like a frozen Corker or something, like for the Dagon. That would look kind of cool. Oh, I say we run Sonic on here now. You know what? We should try run maybe... I want to say Atomizer. Can you tap on the upgrade button on the Bedvia so we can see how much defense points? Yeah, sure, I can do that. Just hold on a second here. Oh, so someone was asking me about the shot grouping or the sharpshooter. This is a build that I would actually use it for, because if I'm moving really quickly, it allows me to hit the outer ranges. Because remember, these are like what, 200 meters. So I would say it's gonna matter more like 150 to 200. Have I tried the shatters? That was the first build I ran. And then I ran the cryos, the 2 different cryos. I ran... we had the Mace, Havoc, Pulsar. Well, we're doing Havoc now. We haven't run it yet. We did Pulsar before. We could do the Corona. I don't know, the Ultimate Corona maybe? That might be an interesting one. I haven't done Ultimate Punisher or Ultimate Corona or the Ultimate Igniter. I haven't done those. Let's see, what else? What about Spike? That would be kind of... Actually, you know what? It might actually work because I got this drone on here. Maybe we should do that. But I would have to get like super close. But it might do decent damage though. I'm not sure how good Sonic weapons are. I mean, they can do a lot of damage. Don't get me wrong. The thing is, if you're dealing with like a lot of Aegis shield, and like you can see in front of me, right? That guy has Aegis, that guy has Aegis. They all have, a lot of them have Aegis shields. I have to knock the Aegis shield down before I start doing damage. Problem with these weapons, after you fire your entire clip. Ooh, I think these guys are going to push this way. Whew. That was kind of bad. Oh no, and now he has another bot with shield. Ooh, oh my. Waiting for my ability here. Got him down to his last stand though. Every time my teammate gets the kill. Come on, man. Say something for me. Oh. Oh. Shoot him in the back. Quick, guys. No. Ah. Yo, this Bedvia is almost dead. I'm kind of like pushing him. Woohoo! We killed the Bedvia. How did I even survive that in a leech? He should have killed me. Should have. He would. Leech. I'm not firing at him because I want my weapons to charge up. We fire now. Yes. Imagine everyone's like, wait a minute, they can kill a Bedvia? After the live stream, that's all you're gonna see, Leech. I don't even know. Honestly, I don't know how I survived that. I think it's because he was focused on my teammate and I got a couple hits in. He's gonna hold this beacon down. My team needs to get... There's two of them now. Maybe if I go this way? I should go the other side, actually. I'll have a better angle. Wait, why did that guy... he got off the beacon. Maybe they'll keep spawning in here. Come on, feed the beast. Thank you. No. He went back. You see? What is that? Is that a Loki? Sup? Can you withstand the boom? You're gonna end up having to die. Better go to the other one. He went into phase shift. Where are you gonna go now? He's hiding behind that other guy. Hi. Remember me? I'm back. Yes. Do you have another Loki? Please drop another one over here. Are you for real? That guy's gonna fly up on the... Okay, I was gonna say... You know what? I was gonna drop in with my farm here. I should have used the Seeker on there, though. The Ultimate Edition... The ultimate Havocs. Whoa, that would do a lot of damage. Because it already does a lot of damage. So what would it do? Just more damage? Probably. Less cooldown. I could see that. The interval between the shots. Yeah, I could see that. Should we you guys want me to try something else? I kind of want to try the atomizer. I'm just kind of curious. Or let's see what else we have here. Oh, we were gonna do the ultimate Corona. Let's do these. Gosh, that's a lot of burst damage. Now, for this, you definitely want the shot grouping. I think it would make a big difference with this. Try the Ao Jung. I ran the Ao Jung when I did my Dream Hangers. I mean, I guess I could run it. The thing is, I'm not going to have really a beacon runner, though. Where did I put it? Your Typhon is Monch. Which build? Oh, I know which one you're talking about. Wait, are you using the Louis Duncan? I guess I'll just start with this first. Got a bit of a problem with that guy. The Skyros, it's going to take us a while to deal with him. Did you want me to run the regular Aljung or the ultimate? That was the regular one, by the way. Doesn't make any difference. You play it the same way. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Dead. You don't play the Favnir with flight now. This Leech is going to go down. I'm fighting a Titan. I don't stand a chance against a Titan. Not with that. That I need my Bedvere. He landed on my head. We've got to get rid of this guy here quickly. If we can focus our firepower on him. That's a lot of leeches. Wow. This guy should get behind me, actually. Wait, if I put my shield next to him, would that be enough? He doesn't have enough sustained damage. Yep. So his weapons can actually do a lot of damage. The thing is, if you're dealing with a tank, because you need to keep firing at your opponent, it's not gonna work. He has a very good build for a counter to like other rooks, so I can see that working. I'm trying to block him. This way he takes damage from my teammates and me. Then blind. Taunt. So I'm shooting him because it's charging. You look at my mothership. Then I can keep applying my mothership. There we go. Ooh, I keep getting these micro freezes. What does that guy have? Ultimate Orkans? Well, I'm gonna run the ultimate Corona for now. Because this game I didn't really play it. I mean, I was going up against a Titan. I'm gonna lose that fight. It's not that the weapons are bad. They can do a lot of damage. Luchador versus Leech. Like, the Luchador is gonna win, hands down. That Aljung, though, did a lot of damage. Maybe I should use Advanced Repair on there. I can get more healing from it. Do I run Titan anti? No, I have I think it's 3 Titan repair amps. You've had numerous games where your loot becomes unkillable. Yeah, once you're charged up, you're not gonna. Well, you can kill it. It's just like you need a lot of players hitting it. That's what you need. We kind of need to get the lead beacon, which means I'm gonna be probably dying here. He locked me down too. Might have locked me down, but I killed him. This guy's gonna kill me though. Or maybe not. He didn't go after me. How, Jung? Uh-oh. That's a lot of shit and lows back there. I'm gonna get killed here. There's another one on that side. Oh. That guy's gonna get that beacon. We're not watching our left flank. Where is everyone? They all decided to go to the right. Actually, wait, we only have 3 players. Okay, that might explain it. 4 players? We've only got 4 players. I'm trying to hold this down. There we go, we got it. Yes. I'm using the shell to charge up. Make sure that I'm fully charged. What the heck is going on over here? Hi, Loki. There's a guy on my left flank. Trying to target some of their bots. Use the rook to charge up my nuclear amps. Man, the lag. Oh my gosh. Okay, we got him. We're not gonna win. There's too many of them. The guy in center too, man. Just after I got here. Ooh, I'm really charged up now. You can tell. Look what I'm doing to the Heimdall. Wow. Wait, what? Ah. More lag is more of a... Yeah, but you know what? That could also be the emulator too. I know players say, no, it's the game, but you don't understand. When you're playing on emulator, the emulator has to process what the game's giving. So even if there was lag in the game, it will be twice as bad, right? Because it's processing it twice. And then because I'm live streaming, it has to process for the third time because it runs through OBS and then it uploads. They gave up too many beacons. Well, we were down a player as well. That Ao Jung is like still doing well. Like even after I changed that that module. I think actually with the I mean, it helps having the Kestrel, but I actually think if I had to maybe use Seeker, maybe it might be even better. Daredevil, Dagon. Well, I already know that's strong. That's why I was using the Corker, because I did a video on that particular build, Kyle. That build, I said it was stronger than the Tamers when the Tamers were before they even got nerfed. Because I was trying it out and I was like, whoa, this thing is killing stuff so quick. I actually ranked it higher than the Tamer. Tamer, obviously you couldn't heal from. And I get why players would rank that higher. But when you see how fast the damage happens with the... how fast it happens with the... Wait, why'd that guy destroy it? With the Blight I think was stronger. It's even stronger now because they nerfed the Tamers down. Yeah, I guess we're not going into the center. Or... I'm not going to make it. That guy's going to kill me. And the thing is, we have to go forward too. He's trying to get an angle on me. So I'm using cover. This guy here that I was worried about. But we have other problems here. Oh, wait. What the? Ah. And now he got... Wait, did that guy get killed? No, he went into flight. He brought me all the way back here. This guy's running a Leech with Weber. Yeah, I don't recommend that build. It might work on this map and maybe some of the other maps, but other than that, that's the only time it will work. We got to be careful. There's one player back there that can hit me with the... Man, if I had the Seeker on here, I would have been able to get that Scorpion. He's going to teleport back here to the spot. I think, right? Could these guys go any further back? There's a guy, he went all the way back there. I'm just turning away from it because I don't want to charge this guy up with my flames. He's going to drop in over here, I think, right? With a tank. Oh, that's even worse. No! Got you. I'm just gonna casually walk here. I just landed right next to 2 titans. They told me that the Aljung was nerfed. Yes, I believe. Yeah, this is the nerfed Aljung, by the way. The one that players complain about. I think it's more a skill issue. Now, you could argue that maybe it's because it's maxed out, but the thing is, I should have been dead long time ago if this was like that nerfed. We might have a bit of a problem. Let's just move this way. Yep. By the way, this isn't even the this is not even the ultimate version. This is just the regular one. The Deathwing. It's the Deathwing. We're not even using subduers or anything like that on here. That would probably make it... Well, I don't know if it would make it stronger. Redeemers are very strong. Yeah. And this is not... By the way, this... players say I like to cherry pick stuff. So, like when I did my Dream Hangers video where I ran the Aljung... That whole Dream Hangers video, I only recorded maybe 10 games, if that. And you already seen this do well in 2 games in this live stream. So I don't think it's a matter of cherry picking. That's kind of crazy. That's all cherry picking. It's a little bit too consistent, right? I'm just building up my... my health with the Avalon. But I could be running the Paladin. In the video that I did, I wasn't running Avalon. I was running Paladin. I think I changed it afterwards because I was testing stuff. Whole game. That's not cherry picking, yeah. Well, we got 10 kills. Maybe not top damage, but we still got 10 kills with it. Not bad, right? That's a lot of Ochos, jeez. What is he running on here? Cryo? I think if I was this player, I would run blast shotguns on the Ocho. Blast shotguns do really well. And it would charge up the mothership a lot quicker too. That one is basically, you charge in and you kind of hope that you take players out with it. And then after that, you got to run away and let your cryo rockets charge up. At least with the blast shotguns, you can keep on firing. But you think the flames work better? Well, how can it work better if it's nerfed? Okay. Now we can run this. We probably won't be successful with this. Just watch this get like wiped out first thing. After you saw that whoa. Did I lock him down? I give him credit for actually getting to that beacon. He's gonna... No, he didn't. Jeez. Maybe he shouldn't have charged through the scene. Boy, did that guy go down fast. It wasn't because of me either. We just all started firing at him. It's like we were all waiting here. Holy, what the heck is going on? I'm getting bombed by like 4 orbital strikes. That was another victim. This guy's healing me all the way back up. I was wondering how I got all my heals back. Ah! Time for the Aljung. Let's see if we can pull it off again. Ah! Wait, what? That guy was running... He was running quantum sensor on his Eiffel? Did I see that right? I got hit by a Titan though. That wasn't a regular bot. Scorpion. No, that's a Shenlong. So many orbital strikes going off, I didn't even know what's going on. This guy just keeps healing me up. Wait, is this the same guy from earlier? Maybe he has multiple menders. They're gonna drop in front of us. I'm just pushing here so we can get this beacon. They seem to like giving up all their beacons. We'll just take this one too. I mean, they have Titans. At least move on to the beacon maybe? Wait, they actually gave us all their beacons too. Okay, this guy moved on. Maybe I can stop him. You know what? Tehran's actually hit pretty hard with this Daredevil skill. Oh, I'm charged now. The only thing is I can't kill Titans with it. There's so much firepower on their Titans, I just get melted. New map on the test server. Wait, is that the same one we've been testing? Or is this another map? That's the one that kind of looks like Dead City, right? Oh, thank you, Steel. I didn't see your donation earlier. Thank you so much. Hey, Adrian, how's it going? And how's the weather? Greetings from India. Thank you so much. The weather's kind of warming up. It was kind of cold. When was it? Last week. It was like snowing. It's starting somewhat to warm up. Yeah, we got 150. Well, no, wait, 162. I guess your one's kind of delayed. Engine expert skill. I think I have to change this one, right? This is the one that I have to change. Oh, thank you, Dice. Thank you so much. 10 gifted subs. So congrats to the ones that just got 10 gifted subs. Make sure you thank Dice as well. Canyon map. That was, I'm trying to remember. I played on that map long time ago. Was that like an arena map? I think it was arena. Yeah, they changed it, and they were doing it like with some of the other maps too. Remember Shenzhen with the lava? It's kind of like similar. I think it was actually part of the same arena. So we're gonna do... Let's do this. Actuate. I don't even think I did the shot grouping. I was wondering why I wasn't hitting players. Well, I mean, I was hitting them, but I wasn't hitting them hard like I should be. Okay, there we go. I kind of want to try the Seeker on here. Although I may not survive as long because, you know, the thing with the Kestrel, when you go into flight, you kind of recover a lot of your health and great damage, which actually makes like that drone really good for the Aljung. But this one, I can see players in stealth, which might be good. The robot was center with what? You talking about the gift bringer, Fenrir? Oh, Dice says every time we break 150 intervals, so if we can get 300 likes, then there will be some more gifted subs. Yeah, the winter was in both the arena and the skirmish. Yeah, I remember, because I don't really play skirmish much, but I remember like on this map where they changed it, and Shenzhen as well. Jeez, man, these guys already have Shin lows. I think this... Yep. Yeah, that didn't work. But we got another problem here, because I'm trying to get to this left side. Ooh. Whoa. Oh my. That's like... He just ran straight at me and died straight away. This guy just went into flight. No! No! He's gonna land right next to us too. And then I'm gonna have my leech ability. They're gonna drop in over here. Ah! Ooh. That Leech is gonna come here. No! No, heal! Ah! I'm trying to see if I can survive. No, you got me. I tried to see if I could survive. We almost. That guy almost got my kill. Almost. The last pulse from the Redeemer was what got him. Oof. Living legend. Living legend. I can make the Leech strong if I use the Pasco on it, but I wanted to try the Seeker because we're running into so many Lynxes. It's kind of annoying dealing with all that stealth. The Dash and Burn Skirmish Christmas events. I'm trying to remember which one that was. Remember how we had like some crazy ones where... What was it? The like regular robots like the shoots had the Grom and stuff on? All bots can... Hey, no. Yeah, I think... You know, if players were to pick up like an Aljung now and they've never played it before, they'll probably say that it kind of sucks. But you got to kind of keep in mind, you know, they haven't played the bot. Like even for me, when I first started playing the Aljung again, I was dying a lot because I had to get used to the timings. It's a little bit better now. Definitely a lot better than before. We should not be giving up this right side here, like this. And the thing is, I'm not even in a tank. So I'm going to get attacked by, like, Shenlows and stuff. Yeah, I can't even... I mean, I guess I can go into flight. I don't want to go into flight, though. I guess I have to. I have no choice. Yeah, so you see how I'm going down now. Players will say, well, you see it sucks. But the thing is, I'm trying to hold the beacon down. And I'm not a brawler. That's the thing. So you saw how well I did in the other game. That's because I kept my distance, right? Man, we have so many players on this beacon. I don't even know what's going on. Yeah, I had to drop in my tank. They have a lot of stuff here. Christmas tree with legs. I'm trying to get onto this beacon at least. I was trying to back away a bit because my health was dropping so fast. Someone must have hit me with rust or something. Oh! I'm trying to run. Ooh. He's gonna drop in over here though, I think. Or wait, that might have been his last bot. We're heavily down on beacons. Beacons and beacon bar. And players. He might have another one here. If I can pick them off when they drop in, maybe. I'm trying to be sneaky, but I don't know if that's gonna work. I think they probably see me. He kind of got stuck. How did he not die? What? What did I say? We should, as I say, we should push those beacons now. We got him. I thought we were gonna lose this game. Was that his last? I guess that was his last spot. The ultimate comeback. They had a lot of firepower, but I was running beacons behind them when they were pushing. I think they played well, but they pushed too much and they weren't covering their beacons. If you don't cover your beacons, you will lose. Venom Leech. Ooh. Wait, did Venom weapons get a buff? I don't think so, right? Eldritch Venom. Something tells me this build's going to be really bad. Because these toxic weapons aren't really that good. They really need to really buff them to make players want to use. Because the thing is, like, regular flamethrowers are just a lot better. Like, I would rather use regular... Even if they had, like, a limited edition, I would rather use just regular igniters over the Venom. But maybe they changed it. I don't know. Maybe. I think we would need, like, Master. You know what they should do is they should have like a skill where it increases like the corrosion damage. Why not? Right? Because you have shot grouping for like shotguns. Why don't they have a skill for like increased corrosion or something? And then you could add it on like a lot of the other builds that you might have. You could have like Viper, Bane. I think that would be kind of an interesting skill. Sorry for not understanding your comment. Oh, you don't speak your language, guys. If anything, write in Russian. I need my Google Translate. There is a pilot. It increases corrosion, like the damage, the base damage, but not the actual corrosion itself. You know what I mean? You're talking about Medianarium, I think is the name. Yeah, it's more damage, but it's not corrosion damage. It's just the base damage. What I'm talking about is increasing the actual corrosion damage itself. I think would be kind of... would be an interesting pilot skill, I think. Oh, geez. This guy's got he's got the ultimate. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to be in trouble here. I had to run. This guy's gonna kill me. Oh, he's totally gonna kill me. He's gonna kill us. Yo, come back here. Dude, every time I'm trying to run, this guy keeps pushing me to the side. We got an assist. It wasn't even a kill. He's gonna drop in here with something. Ah! No! There it goes, dead. I'm better off running to Ron's. That's kind of sad, actually. Dude, I'm lagging so bad I can't even aim at my opponent. Whoa, what the heck is going on here? I guess we're gonna get spawn raided now. I guess that guy ran out of, or he used his ability and he couldn't use it again. Oh, shoot. I think that's the guy that I killed with the Curie, wasn't it? I'm just trying to survive a little bit longer here to get this beacon, because I'm gonna die anyways. So, 3 players left. No, not 3 players, 2 players. No, wait, not 2 players, 1 player. Me versus a whole team. They're trying to push me off the beacon. I can't let them do that. They can't kill me. That's even with 3 titans hitting me. It's redundant. Actually, it's not redundant because when you're on the ground, you can see the players. The other one, you... Oh, you're talking about if I have the Seeker on there, then an extra damage. Yeah, I can see that, but I'm not going to do that because it means I have to go in, I have to find the pilot, then I have to put all the skills on. It's going to take me too long to do that. I was just using the Seeker drone because I wanted to see, like, when I'm on the ground, then I can see players. You will get that extra damage, but I have to go in and I have to change all the skills. It's going to take me too long to do that during a live stream. What weapons would I like to see on the as an ultimate weapon? You know what? I think Storm. Storm is a weapon that's kind of forgotten. Tyrons too, actually. Not many run Tyrons. Maybe in the early stages of the game when you're still developing your hangar. Then you might see like Tyrons being used. But other than that, you know, after players have access to like Havocs and stuff, you don't really see it being used. I was trying to get that Leech with the corrosion because that was a counter to it. This will do a decent amount of damage to that Leech, the corrosion, because it's a counter to the Leech. Thing is, I'm getting hit by a lot of stuff. My teammate, do you realize there's a guy behind you? I don't think he even realizes. Battlefield awareness. Jeez, the lag. We didn't even get the kill for it. This guy swiped our kill. You know what I noticed? When I'm running these weapons, I never seem to get kills, just assist. Because it doesn't kill fast enough. It doesn't do enough damage. Wait, why are these guys all camping back there? Oh boy. This is not a... That wasn't a good move. When they dropped in the Titan. Yeah, you know, honestly, those weapons are really bad. I think I'd rather run Tyrants than to run that. That's funny. This guy's got immune amps on there. I can't lock him down. We both went down. um... Ooh, that guy's got a nasty build. Those flames. Yeah, those flames will do a lot of damage. Yikes. This is probably gonna go down fast. When they have titans like that, strong titans, I tend to push beacons more. He might still kill me. But if I can turn the beacon white, he has to get here to get it. And we got it. This might be kind of risky. Wait, this guy crashed? I'm just pushing beacons at this point because... Ooh, someone had the... Whoa. Someone had a Thor. I was able to shoot through that guy's shield. Someone on my team has a Thor. They have the Thor mothership. Hi, Slayer. Ultimate Sonic weapons. Yeah, I think Tyrants and like Storm would be kind of interesting. The Scourge. Well, they got the Calamity, so I'm assuming Spark and Scourge would be next. As DOT weapon, for the regular one, yes. The other one's actually like a blast. I think it actually says here, right? It says here damage over time, like the damage. But the other one, the Ultimate Al Jung, is actually different. So if we look at the Ultimate Al Jung, if I can find it, this one over here. This one, it actually says blast charge. So it is a little bit different. Ultimate Thunders. I don't know about Thunders. I mean, if they did Thunders, then it should be weaker technically than the Glory. Thor would be better. Yeah, because I was shooting that Bedvere and I noticed I was able to shoot through his shield. So I think someone on my team had the Thor. Because you usually only see that when you someone uses the Thor. Because everyone on your team can shoot through that person's shield. Brave, I actually did two giveaways for the Bedvere. In the first giveaway, it was 3 Titans. That was the answer. And in the second giveaway, which was last weekend when I did the live stream, or last week, that one was the Paladin. Yeah, there were 2 giveaways. Both of them had, I was giving away 100 Bedveres. Glory has locked on, so Thunder deserves to hit a little bit harder. Well, technically the Thunder does more damage to physical shields because it's kinetic. Yeah, so it can't do too much more damage if you're thinking of it that way. So one, yeah, you can. One, it because it's energy weapon, it should go through shields and lock you down. The other one does more damage to physical shields. So maybe if they did do a Thunder, it does more damage, but maybe the damage it does to physical shields is upped, you know, to really make it like unique when compared to something like a Glory. So the other giveaway is still going on? No, all the giveaways are done. I announced the winners for both. I'm actually going to see if I can try to reward it after the stream. And the next giveaway will probably be when we get like the next update. So I'm assuming you may be looking at possibly the Pathfinder for the next prize. You're not sure you'd approve. What are my go-to builds? If we're talking about a very, very competitive hanger, then most likely the Ultimate Fenrir. I'm not sure whether this particular build, I've been using this, which is kind of fun. For the Dagon would definitely be Blight weapons on. So pretty much a kind of a version of this with the Pascal. But a Blight. We're talking about 5 different robots here. I'm not sure about the others. I know the Fenrir, like if I'm going to hold the beacon down, the Fenrir is really good. The other one's really good for damage. I tend to run very tanky hangers, so probably a Curie or something. I could see maybe an Archo. I don't know. It really depends. I've been liking. You know, this may sound kind of crazy, but I've been actually liking this Daredevil Pavni. I don't know if you noticed, but in a lot of my videos and my live streams, I seem to have it in because I'm busy testing like some of the, like I said, some of the older weapons. I did the Typhon with the Daredevil with the Pulsars, for example, and you know, I was testing out different builds for that, and I was comparing it to the Favnir, and the Favnir actually is a lot tankier because on the ground, it's just You know, if you combine like repair amps with the Pascal, it's kind of crazy. Players think they can kill you, and I guess they're expecting you to fly, but you don't fly. And then they get hit by like a ton of bricks with like Tyrans or something, and they're in shock at that point because they realize how much damage you're outputting. I honestly, the Tyrans in today's live stream, I didn't think it was going to do that much damage. Kind of scary to think. I mean, this is like an older weapon. If I had to use something like Mace, for example, it would be even deadlier. I think I even ran like Ultimate Punisher Tees. Players thought like I was cheating or something because of how quickly they were getting shredded up. The Favnia is a very funny one because like you're expecting it to fly because that's what it was like, you know, marketed as this flying, like basically a Titan killer thing. But then when they nerfed it, and then they gave obviously the other skills afterwards, I find the Daredevil seems to be the most effective. You could run Traditionalist and like some will argue, but my thinking is with the Daredevil, the Favnia already has so much resistance on the ground. The Traditionalist is going to give it like more health, and I get that. But the thing is, if you can boost your damage up so high, you don't have, you can just like plow through everything. I mean, I have like repair amplifiers on you. If I'm using Paladin or like the Avalon, you know, I can get that extra health with time. What is the Leech buff? I put it in the description. Hold on, let's see if I can find it. Okay, so the Leech the durability was increased by 10%, and the ability cooldown was reduced from 16 seconds to 14. Mind you, when you look at the description, it doesn't say 14 seconds. It says 16, but when you're in game, it's definitely 14. I went into a custom game before the stream, or not before the stream, at the beginning, and it shows 14 seconds. Ember igniters on it. That can work in the lower leagues. I think, like if you were using like the ultimate's different because it's slowing players down. It's also going to depend on who you are facing, like what kind of bots they are running. If they're running also slower tanks, then Ember and Igniter can actually do a lot of damage. Same with Devastate and Havoc. But if you're seeing like a lot of like shields, you know, because players are running Dagon, for example, a lot of Aegis, I would say Hammer and Mace. Someone mentioned Decay and Hazard, which isn't bad either. But you might suffer a little bit at close range, I think. But mid-range, I would imagine it's pretty strong. Just because of reload and the range. Venetius, I haven't been following Frontiers. Yeah, I don't know if you recall when I was getting like frustrated with War Robots. You know, I said that I was gonna cut down on my War Robots content. Like I wouldn't be doing it 7 days a week like I typically do. You know, usually I would live stream on like Saturday or like Sunday, and then there would be a video on Saturday. I'm just like taking more of a break on Saturday and Sunday. I mean, I still live stream on Saturday, like the members stream, but it's not as intense as what I was doing before. Mostly because of the state of the game. And I actually mentioned this to Pixonic. I told them that, you know, they've got to kind of fix stuff if they want me to do this, like put out like more content. So I also said that I won't be covering Frontiers or any of the other games until they address. I'm still sticking to that. Because they gotta understand that, like, if they want people to show what their game looks like or like how good it is, then at least make it good. They may not like my approach, but I mean, it's pretty fair, right? Like, if it's a good game, then I'm more than willing to showcase. No more Vox squadding. Actually, there might be a Vox squad coming up, but it's only going to be most likely for the the A squad members. It was potentially going to happen this weekend, but then there were like some of the other members had plans. This is more just for like Jack. We wanted to kind of do like a squad thing. So I don't think it's going to be this Saturday. I think it's going to be next Saturday. We still have players in Vox that play like casually, but a lot of them did quit because of like all the cheaters and stuff. Yeah, I just stopped spending on my account completely. Like when I saw how many players like Android and Steam were cheating and I heard about it, 60, and that's like 60% at the time, which means it's like probably a lot more now. But yeah, I just stopped spending altogether. By the way, I actually even mentioned it in their chat. I'm like, I used to spend a lot, but I'm not doing it anymore because of all the cheating. But if they were to fix the cheating, then maybe I will spend more. Or I will start spending. I shouldn't even say spend more because I'm not spending anything now. All of my spending is going into Fortnite. That could have been them. Bye, Thomas. They want something to eat. They're starving, but you're watching the live stream. Yeah, we are planning on doing something like a Vox thing. Well, we were gonna try to do it this Saturday, but I don't think it's gonna happen just because like Easter. Speaking of which, happy Easter. Yeah, Easter, and then you know, some were out of the country, some were like traveling. So we're gonna see if we can try to do it next Saturday. How did they get away with the cheating? Well, I mean, it's not actually just War Robots. Cheating in general has just like really skyrocketed. I don't know if you guys follow things like Call of Duty, PUBG, Fortnite, the finals, Valorant, Apex Legends. They all had some serious, you know, cases of cheating recently. So the players aren't using like, you know, like a lot of you guys will say, well, just do like anti-software, like install it. It's not that simple. Because the thing is, anti-software detects cheats like software. What players are doing now is they're actually using hardware cheats, which can't be detected. So it's making things a lot harder, I think, for gaming companies. You saw a Vox? No, there are Vox players out there. They're still playing. There's not as much as before. Try World of Tanks. I actually did try World of Tanks. I kind of got bored. Well, the movement was kind of weird, and I thought I would get more into it when I did try it out. But yeah, I couldn't get into. I don't know. Maybe I just found it like kind of boring after a while. But yeah, I did try World of Tanks. Hardware, yeah, hardware cheats. So what players are basically doing is they're buying these. I think they call it, is it DMAs or something? I can't remember the terminology, but basically it's a chip which you put into your PC. So if I had to do that, basically what would happen would be for example, War Robot servers would ban that you know, that like PC, because it's basing it on like software. But the thing is, that chip is fooling it into thinking that, you know, they're getting like the actual PC ban, but it's not, because it's a chip. It's like acting like a second PC. So they ban the second PC, but they don't ban the main one because they can't detect it. Do you have thoughts about a cooking channel? It's so funny. We always kind of joke about that, about the cooking channel, but it's actually starting to more and more are asking for it. It's funny. Yeah, direct memory access. Yeah, look it up. It's kind of crazy, but there's been some crazy things happening, like in PUBG. I remember the one guy that I was watching. Like, I don't even follow this guy, but I was just kind of curious because he was talking about cheats in PUBG, which is a free game. I'm mentioning free game because a lot of times players say the reason why they cheat is because pay to win. It has nothing to do with that. But this guy was playing PUBG, I think, for like three hours, and he ran. I don't even think it was 3 hours. It might even be less. But it was about 3 hours, and he ran into like 4 like blatant cheaters. I mean, could you imagine? I mean, that's just like War Robots now. But yeah, it's crazy, and the companies, a lot of developers, they can't detect it. Although there is, I think it was Vanguard, they were able to detect. But I know in like Call of Duty, like Warzone and stuff, this one guy that was looking at a lot of the streamers and the pros, he's saying that like most of them actually cheat. They're all using these DMAs. Which is crazy, because imagine if anti-cheat comes out where it can detect, they're not going to have any players left. Because most of their streamers and their pros will all be banned. They're all cheating. Hi, gamer. With overdrive units, Spectre with overdrive units, does it give you 100% additional? I'm not sure about the ultimate Spectre. I know it does boost your damage up. The overdrives will give you 25%. Nuclear amp is... What is a nuclear amp again? I can't remember. Isn't it like 76% or something? I can't remember the calculation for that. Saying that it's kind of a protest to the pay to win, but that's just, yeah, no, they're using that as a scapegoat thing. It's not the reason why, because I've seen like the cheating happening in other games that are free, and in some cases even more so in those games. So what's the excuse then? You can't say it's because it's pay to win, because at that point that game is free. So why are they cheating? It's because they're just not good at the game. You like the cooking jokes. Cat is the steak. Yeah, speaking of which, it's gonna be barbecue season soon. How come they are double random? Probably because they aren't seeing those robots being used in the game. As much as players say, well, you know, Pixonic just nerfs stuff, they also buff all the stuff, but players usually don't want to focus. Like, they don't want to mention it because I guess they are shamed by the community. Like, I know when I pointed out, like, players sometimes get really angry and then they give me, like, well, they nerfed the Archer or whatever. But they do that, I think, is because they keep track of all the robots in the game. My guess is they probably get reports like every quarter on like how many players use the Aljung, how many players. If they notice that not many are using a certain bot, then they may go in and start buffing it. It's just the way that the game is. For example, we don't really see the Mercury being used. I could kind of see the Mercury getting a buff like that in the future. Although, the thing with the Mercury, what killed it is really the phase shift. So maybe it having the ability to do damage through phase shift perhaps, or something interesting like that might bring it back. Cold. Time to put your air fryer away. Barbecue season. How good is the snare on the Dagon? It would be pretty decent. I think the biggest issue with that is more the reload. Yeah, I like the Mercury. The Mercury was a lot of fun to play. But when they brought out the phase shift, I was like, man, this has totally killed the Mercury now at this point. Because you would do a hell dive and then like the person who was gonna get hit, all they needed to do was use phase shift to negate. At that point, it's like the Mercury is like, it's pointless running it. Slow roast, pulled pork, jerk chicken. Do I think that Luchador will be nerfed? It's possible. We saw a nerf to the Rook, which was kind of, I mean, the Rook was very dominant, but at the same time, so was the Luchador. So if the Rook gets nerfed, then I can definitely see the Luchador getting a nerf. Actually, wait, didn't the Luchador, it did get a nerf, right? So they probably are watching the numbers. You know, I always say, like, one of the best ways when it comes to, you know, looking at your robots, your weapons, your titans and stuff, pay attention not only to, like, what's being nerfed, but also what's being buffed. Okay, so, for example, so you know how, like, the Leech was buffed and the Phantom was buffed? Usually, like, buffs and nerfs, they happen in cycles and waves. Okay, so... For example, they buffed the Leech. This may not be like the one and only buff. There's a good chance that it might be another buff after this. I'm not saying that this is their plan, but I'm just saying because they buffed it, it's on their radar. So if they see that there's not that many using the Leech, well, they're going to buff it again. And the same with the Phantom. It very well could get another buff. Now, I'm trying to think like what other... I think didn't they buff the Snare, the Scatty, and the Hell? I think they buffed them, right? Let me go to their site. Hold on a second. Because I can see like what they've buffed and also... Okay, so drones, weapons. Yeah, so you notice how like they buffed the Bane? The corrosion damage per second is 10%, and they buffed the cryo weapons. That tells me that is on their radar, and if they don't see enough players using it, they're going to buff it again. So you kind of plan ahead, right? The Flux got more damage, Hell, Scatty Snare, 15% damage increase. The Ion weapon got a buff too. So what I would do is I would keep an eye on those weapons in the next like future updates, because there's a very good chance they might buff it again. Now, remember, if this is how the buffs work, this is also how the nerfs work. So if you see something that's getting nerfed, so for example, the Cyphos, the Labras, the Cestus, let's see, what do they have here? The Reaper. The Smooth, actually no, Smoother got a buff, and the Spark got a buff too. Yeah, if you see like nerfs happening like the first round, then I would be very hesitant to kind of invest in that item, because the probability of it getting a nerf in the next, well, maybe not the next update, but in the future, is actually pretty high. And that's just how, you know, the game is. You know, as more content comes, they have to adjust things. Now, some might say, well, you know, if they didn't, I think there was a comment someone mentioned, you know, if they didn't do anything to the Fafnir, it would be meta. I don't think it would be meta, even if it didn't have any nerfs. You want to know why? It's because a lot more players are running things like Shield Break, and next update, we're going to have Unstable Conduit with a built-in Shield Breaker. So even if they didn't nerf the Fafnir, it would go down very fast. Just because of, you know, how the game is. You know, when something new comes out, then it adjusts everything. Like, your style of play has to change. That's why you're not... Well, yeah, that's... I think that's a good approach too, because, like, sometimes, you know, like, they come out with something new. Like, let's just say the Bedvia. You know, everyone's going for it. But we all know there's a possibility there's going to be a limited edition version, right? So if you had rushed to get the Bedvia and like max it out, that's one thing. But then when they come out with a better looking one, which has 10% more health, it would have been better to have just waited and get that one instead. So that's why it's better to really like wait. Because not only do you get like better looking weapons, they do more damage, or like your bots or your Titan will have more health. Decay was your favorite weapon before they buffed it. Yeah, I'm a little bit confused with those weapons. They keep on buffing it. I'm like, geez, how many? You know what? That's why I put out my video on the Typhon with the Pulsar, because I was thinking, you know, players are gonna want an alternative if they start nerfing, because that's my fear. Because those weapons honestly are doing a lot of damage relative to other weapons in its class. It's like night and day kind of difference, and you can see it. Like when I run it on this account, I can see it. I mean, if I was running like players asked me to not run like max level stuff, if I was doing that, I wouldn't be able to see these things clearly, because I can see from when I hit players like what, like the Pulsar versus like say the Hazard. The Ravana would be mad if it wasn't nerfed. Yes, because it would just sit on a beacon and you wouldn't be able to kill it. That's why it had to be like nerfed to that point, because remember, you could hold beacons when you were in phase shift or transcendence. But I think the Fafnir, even the Ao Jung, okay, so if they didn't nerf the Ao Jung at all, it would still be like pretty vulnerable, right? Because we have the Seeker drone. I mean, could you imagine like a Dagon with a Seeker and Blight and the Ao Jung flies? You can't tell me that if it had a buff, it would survive. I mean, you're getting hit by 6 Blights. You're pretty much going to get smoked at that point. Yeah, so a lot of the bots, like even if they would nerf down, that's why I don't, you know, I think a lot of the times like players say nerf this, nerf that because it's too powerful. Unless it's like absolutely necessary, like for example, the flamethrowers when they came out, that I can understand. Like even the Bedvia now, the Bedvia seems extremely powerful, especially with like the Avalon, you know, like you don't die. But I think it's more an issue with these things. The Titan repair amps, I think they need to look at how this works with like Avalon and like Paladin and stuff. Because I don't think you should be able to just sit in a Titan for the entire game. Who was it? Was it Dies that mentioned something that was really good idea? I think it was Dies. So let's just say you dropped into a game and you used the Archer with electric weapons, right? To charge up. So you run in, you charge up, you drop in with your Titan, whether it be a Bedvia or whether it be an Eiffel. The thing is, once you select your Titan, you can't drop in with another robot. Like it becomes your last drop, like your last robot. You know what I mean? So for the players who decide to charge up their Titan and drop in with it, it's going to be a big sacrifice because they won't be able to drop in with another robot afterwards. So you have to kind of think very strategically. If you drop your Titan in, that will be your last and final, which I think would be very interesting. You know, like I think that idea is a good idea. I would like to actually see how those kinds of games would turn out actually. But the only thing is, you would have to drop in. A lot of players would be dropping in their Titans as their last. But yeah, you would have to make more critic. Like the thinking behind it is very different then. As it is the last bot. I kind of actually like that. I like either that or there's some sort of like a bonus thing, like with each of your robots when you drop it in. You occasionally have a good idea or two. Yeah, I would like to see a game like that though. I want to see like how that would play out. You know, sometimes you have this really good idea and then like you see the gameplay and you're like, I don't know if I like that. But you never know. The Ravana's Transcendence was longer. I just remember playing a client game on Yamantau map. Most ridiculous game ever. So we had obviously our 2 home beacons. The enemy had their 2 home beacons. We were fighting at center for like, I think it was 9 minutes 20 or 9 minutes 30 seconds. Okay, so it was basically a stalemate. No one could capture the center beacon because all we had were Ravana's going into Transcendence, using phase shift, and they were all holding the beacons down. So the center beacon was white. The only reason why we lost was because the other team had more Ravana's than us, like a lot more Ravana's than us. I think they had at the time, like, it might have been like 18 or something, 18, 20, and we had like maybe 10, 11. We didn't have, I mean, 10, 11 still a lot, but yeah, 18, 20 Ravana's. So we lost it only just barely. Yeah, yeah, so some weapons charge up your Titan bar in your mothership quickly. The flying robot Nightingale, yeah, that was another problem too. Although that wouldn't be an issue now, right? Because you have like Seeker. Your Galahad couldn't compete. I'm surprised you still run the Galahad. You can build so many other you know, robots and stuff in the in workshop. Robert, he's asking about the requirements for a giveaway. Oh, there's no giveaway right now. Usually when I do a giveaway, depending on whether it's like a video or live stream, I usually ask the viewer, like, you know, to subscribe, to leave a like, and then also I usually have a question which they have to answer when they include their pilot ID in their platform. Yeah, answering the question is important because if you just give me your pilot ID and platform, then I know that you haven't watched, yeah, the video or the live stream. I rather the prize go to someone who does. Hi, Venetius. They might come out with another variation of the Galahad. That might be kind of interesting. A preset hanger, everyone's the same hanger. Hanger X? You mean this one? I think they still have it actually. Or did they get rid of it? Let's find out. Bye, David. They still have it. You're talking about this. Yeah, they still have it. So everyone would have the same robots and stuff. They still have it. Tucked away in the corner? Yeah, no, it's still there. You have to look at the icon thing. King of the Hill. Oh my gosh. That was one of the modes I never enjoyed playing. I think it's because it became too predictable. What was happening once you learned how the game was like played. But that was one of my more least liked game modes. That one and TDM. Free for all as well. Because it's just about kill stealing with free for all. Do I think that it will nerf Hazard? I wouldn't be surprised in the future. Because if you compare it to some of the other weapons out there, it is doing a lot of damage. I mean, we're not just talking about like pulsar weapons. You know, if you're comparing it to, I mean, if you're comparing it to say, you know, what are the weapons we have with like range here? I guess even Shatter, but this is more like close range. But like Deceiver and Damper, Labrys, you know, it's pretty much outclassing all of them. Like in terms of like mid-range, like Razdor, I know players will say, well, they use Razdor, it does a lot of damage. But when you get hit by Hazard that has been charged up, there is no comparison. Also, with the Razdor, once you fire your clip, you have to kind of wait for the cooldown. Whereas Hazard is like 3 seconds, and then you can hit them hard again with the really, really high. King of the Hill was awesome. Well, I don't know. I think there weren't that many players that played it. I'm only saying this because one day Pixonic, they did ask me what was my wait time for King of the Hill, because I guess they had detected on their end that there weren't that many players playing it. So I tried to hop into a game, and I'm not even kidding here. Like I waited about 20 minutes, and then I asked them like, maybe it's just like the servers. Do they want me to try it again? So I tried it again, and I waited 20 minutes, no game. 25 minutes, no game. That tells me that there's no players that actually wanted to play or were playing it. Because if there were, I should have found a game. I wasn't even playing a squad game either. It was just like a random, like, I would have been a solo player. But yeah, no one was playing at the time. I was waiting 25 minutes, and I still couldn't find a game. And it was soon after that, I think that's when they decided to just get rid of the King of the Hill. King of the Hill was a game mode they had before. No, it's not a new game mode. You might be able to find it on my channel. I'm pretty sure I have it. What were the bus? Oh, if you go to the War Robots official site. So the warrobots.com site. If you go to the... Actually, let me see if I can try to copy and paste here. Hold on. I have a link there. So if you go to the link, you can see, if you scroll down, it will show you the changes to the Leech. So durability plus 10%, ability cooldown 16 to 14 seconds. Now, one thing to point out, just so that you are aware, when you look at your Leech in the description, it will say 16 seconds still. But if you go to... Like if you go and test it in a custom game, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Custom game or even a live game, like live server. So we'll just do this. It's definitely 14 seconds. Yeah, if I don't know, I usually go into a custom game to kind of test. Like something like this. If everyone's complaining so much, why do they still play it? Yeah, I know, right? I mean, it's one thing to complain about like the quality where you can actually see it. Like I still enjoy the game, but like, you know, there's certain things that they need to fix. It just makes it easier for me as a content creator, because then I can actually showcase like the good of the game. So I wasn't paying attention to my ability here, but watch. I'll click on that and you'll see it'll be 14 seconds. I need to try to move maybe. So you'll see here 14. Okay, so it's 14. Even though it says 16 seconds, which is the other thing too. This is what I'm talking about, like improving the quality. If you're gonna make changes and you're gonna announce it like that, then you need to be consistent, right? Like if it says it in the game is 14 seconds, then in the description it should be 14 seconds. This is what I'm referring to as like the quality. I had to kind of explain that to Pixonic. This is just another example too. I know this is like finicky stuff, and I might be nitpicking, but you know, when it comes to like your brand and like the quality of your service or your product, presentation is everything. I'll give you another example, and I'm pretty sure I'll find it here. Okay, here. So you see like how we have like this seems normal. This seems like, you know, like it fits with the offers. Then you get to like the Ether and the Heimdall. Like, the heck is going on with this like image? It's like out of the box. Like now, like when we saw the other robots like the Nether and stuff, it seemed fine, but like what the heck is this? That to me, like, okay, so some of you may not know this, but I'm actually you know, a graphic designer by profession, and these are the things that we would look at to make things consistent, so that the presentation was good to whoever the end user was, right? Like someone like a customer. When I see this, I see that as a mistake. This is a reflection of the quality, like, of the game. Like, this isn't not even me playing the game. When I see that, I'm like, okay, is this supposed to be like this? Why does it look like that? Which is usually an indicator of possible, like, there may be other problems in the game. Like if you are seeing that. So now, like, why is this small? You know, all these things. The other thing too, like I was showing them like with the Titan. So for example, the Indra. Like these weapons just came out. Like, don't they check what it looks like when you're in the game? Like, what the heck is this? See, this is what I'm talking about. They need to improve the quality of the game. Like, what's going on here? You know, if they want me to do like content, like more content on the game, and really showcase, you know, how good the game is, I can't showcase stuff like this, right? It's, what do they call it? Putting lipstick on a pig. You know, it's not gonna make it look pretty. Like, it doesn't really matter. Like, if this is what it is, this is what it is. Like, I can't, like, and it's a new weapon too. Like, at least put it, like, make it like in the right spot. I mean, I'm not even talking about the performance of the weapon. This is just like the presentation. I don't even know, like, and like if you put that on like the Sirius, I mean, it's one thing where it doesn't work on like one Titan, but like, do I have even more of these weapons here? Let's see. The thing is, it's not just one Titan. It's like most of the Titans. You know, like if I'm purchasing, could you imagine like a player who's purchasing like that are purchasing an item for like their Titan, like they really, like they saw this in a game and look really, really cool, and then they purchase it, or they get these items and then they put it on their Titan and they're like, why does it look like that? It looks so messed up. Yeah, so they need to fix the quality. This is what I'm talking about, the quality of the game. I mean, we're not even talking about like cheaters and hackers and like imbalanced stuff here. Like this is your game. Like this is how you're presenting your game to like everyone. The scary movie. I think it's like that for the kid too, right? I mean, it kind of looked okay for the Ultimate Ao Ming and the Bedvere, but then like they just forgot about it on like the other Titans. How does this look? I didn't even check. How does this look like on the Arthur? Is it also kind of messed up? Let's look. Let's see. Oh, maybe it actually looks fine on the Arthur. Okay, so it looks fine on the Arthur. It's just some Titans, but still, it shouldn't even, like... I shouldn't even be kind of talking about this. It shouldn't even be an issue. You know, like, when you release a new weapon, you got to make sure that it's at least on the right spot on all... This is why we have things like the test server and that, no? Wait, what about the Minos? Pretty sure this would be messed up, right? Yep, definitely messed up. It's not even on the outside of the Minos. It's inside the Minos. Okay. It looks like a shoots now because it's like the weapon's like hidden inside. Yeah, the Heimdall's also really bad. The Heimdall too. I have to keep on unequipping because I don't have enough of the I don't have enough of these. Happy Easter, Volker. Yeah, has the same problem. Yeah, the Heimdall has it too, where it's like inside the actual Titan. Yeah, it looks really, really weird. And the thing is, like, these were new weapons that came out with the update. So you would think that, you know, if they want to make a big impression, they want to really sell, like, a lot of the items, then at least put it in the right spot in terms of, like, the positioning of it. It looks really, like, weird. And this is not how it actually looks like in-game, which is another thing, too. Like, it actually looks normal in the game. But for whatever reason, in the hangar, it looks different. Thick Typhon. I mean, what other... I'm trying to think, like, what other... I think it's like that for the Luchador too, right? I think it's for the Luchador. What about the Rook? It's probably like that for the Rook. Or actually, no, maybe not. Because the Rook is sort of like... No, this is fine. That's fine. I think the Luchador is messed up. It's like they ran out of time and they had to release the update quick. I don't know what the reasoning behind. Wait, is the weapon even there? It is there. It's in this. It's in the actual frame of the Luchador. For a minute there, I thought I didn't have the weapon on. Yeah, like, so actually, it really is there. You can kind of see it inside the Luchador. It has like the side arms. Yeah, so like really it is, you can see it inside. Yeah, you see, these are the things they need to address. Like, I mean, I'm not even talking about the actual game balance or any of those things yet. I mean, if you can't even make it look right in your game, I can only imagine how, like, things are managed when it comes to balance and stuff. And this is just coming from, like, a player. Like, this is not even a content creator thing. Like, you know, if I was buying something, to put it in simplest terms, like, they just say I was buying an iPhone. Okay, so I buy the iPhone and I turn on the iPhone, but it doesn't turn on, or like the screen is cracked, or like I try to click on like an app and the app doesn't work. you know, like simple things, it's the same thing. Like, you know, if you're buying like a car, because it's advertised, you buy the car and like there's no wheels, or like one wheel smaller than the other one. It's the same thing. Like, at least fix it. Oh, check the dock. All the ultimates were facing. Oh boy. Okay, this should be good. I'm not checked the dock in like ages. Okay, wait. Is it the same for the Butch? Or is it just the dock? Okay, so why is my behemoth so tiny? I'm just looking at it here. It's smaller than the size of the chutes. You see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, we're not even in the... Like, this is the inventory. Why is it so small? Relative to the chutes. Like, I'm confused. And I noticed it has been happening more frequently, too. Did I just scroll... what about the Jessie? I guess a Jessie might be like that, too. Did I scroll past? Okay, so wait, what? Putting the ultimates on here? Like, ultimate ignite? Oh, Happy, I'm just looking at your comment. That, yeah, you might want to report that to Pixonic too. Just use the in-game report. Oh, no. Or the Telumbus. Oh, no, wait. Not the ultimate. Why am I saying ultimate? You said Telumbus. Okay, we're going to put Telumbus on here. Doesn't really matter which one. All of them were facing forward. Doesn't really matter which one I use. So if I put this on and then it's all facing forward, as in, what the? Yeah, I guess this is also kind of messed up, because it's supposed to be hanging like on the back, right? I'm like, what the? So wait, if you had like we need to find like with the Orkans or something, because you say that's only with Telumbus, right? No, wait, it's like everything. It's not just the Telumbus, it's like even the Orkan. I think it's all it's all weapons. Okay, so wait, if you go into a game, it actually doesn't look like that. It's supposed to be hanging like down at the bottom. Yeah, so now when you go into the game... By the way, I hope Pixonic is watching this live stream right now, because if you're watching, this is what I mean by quality. What you're showing in the game isn't even like what's in the inventory is not even what's in the game, like how it's supposed to look. Yeah, so look, you see, this is how it's supposed to look, but it look different when you're in the inventory. Yeah, so you notice how like it's hanging on like the back? Okay, I'll flip to the other one when I can use my ability. Yeah, so this is how it's supposed to look, like, you know, the gunslinger. But for whatever reason, when you're in the inventory, it doesn't look like that. Yeah, look, even in the hangar, like it. So it's not even supposed to look like this. I don't know. I have no idea what they like. Who's checking these things? Try it with punishes. Well, I think the bottom line that we're basically saying here is that it doesn't really matter what weapon you put on it. It's not supposed to look like that. It seems like a hanger thing. It looks funny. It looks funny, and it's not even like that in the game. Yeah, look. Well, Spectre, you have a competitor. Take a look at this. I can do it too. Looks pretty mean. It actually looks like it can fire all four weapons at the same time like this. But that we all know that that's not how it is. Actually, remember before this was like when the bot actually came out. Sometimes when you were switching, your weapons would be twisted. I don't know if you guys recall that. Like it would be messed up. Looks good from my house. Imagine everyone starts buying the dock now because they think they can fire like four of their weapons at the same time. But then they get into the game and they can only fire 2. Yeah, no, it would be like slanted sideways. It would happen as a bug. I remember when I would be like playing, I was like, oh no, my weapon looks like kind of messed up. It happened with the dock and the butch. Like sometimes you're like when I use Zeus or something, I remember the one time it was all twisted like sideways. What weapons would I recommend on the Leech? Havoc can work, Mace can work. You know, any of the ultimate weapons, obviously. Igniters would be able to work really well too. The Shatter worked really well. There's actually a lot of options for it. Hazard would work really well for mid-range. Pulsars. Although if you are choosing between Hazard and Pulsar, go with Hazard first. Hazard, it just hits a lot harder. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right? Like your weapons would be slanted. Like when I don't know why it would do that. It's kind of weird. This has been a very long live stream. I just realized the time. And it's lunchtime too. No, they're not bent. They were like, so like on the side, like there would be like, you know, like for example, your Orkans would be like there and then like there. It would be like slanted. It was really weird. Yeah, 3 hours. I wanted it to be 1.5 hours. It ended up being like 3 hours, 4 hours soon. Anyways, before I get going, thank you very much to Dark Warrior Lone, Dominic Kine, Dies, and Peter for helping to moderate today's live stream chat. Much appreciated. Also, thank you very much to Steel and to Dies for the gifts and the donation. Also, for the ones who did get the membership gifts, make sure you thank Dies in the chat. before I get going, the winners for the Bedvia, the second Bedvia giveaway was announced. I do have it actually in the pinned comment in the live chat. And I'll try to remember to put it also in the pinned comment under this live stream when it's done. But the winners were announced. I'll try to see if I can reward it today. Thanks, Daniel. Did you? I have no idea if you won. I would not know. You gotta check. You gotta check. So the next giveaway is probably gonna be when we get the next update. So I'm guessing like maybe the Pathfinder. Might be something different. We'll see. You won? Well, if you won, you won. Congrats. I don't know who. Yeah, if you asked me, I wouldn't be able to tell. Okay, so I think that's gonna be it. For the ones who are members as well, just so that you are aware, there is gonna be a members stream tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is when I usually do my members stream. So that's gonna be coming up tomorrow for you guys. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it. Happy Easter to the ones who do celebrate. And if this is the first time to my YouTube channel, I hope you enjoyed today's live stream featuring the Leech. Is it viable? I actually had some pretty good games with it. So yeah, I think you can use it. Is it like a top meta bot? Obviously not. It's not like your Acho or like your Curie or your Dagon. But I did take out quite a few players with it. So yeah, definitely viable. So I'm kind of glad that they buffed it. We might even see more buffs to it in the future, who knows. But yeah, that's my take on it. And once again, if this is the first time you happen to drop by my YouTube channel or my live stream, I hope you enjoyed today's live stream. If you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up. And with that said, thank you guys for watching. Stay safe. And until the next live stream, I'll catch you guys later. Cheers, guys.